and elect Trump in the future. However, the very similarities that many of us see between Australia and the United States means that the extraordinary nature of the recent US presidential election campaign will have ramifications for our own politics. Whatever the causes of Trump's election success, the rhetoric that he legitimised during the campaign will have an impact on the Australian political debate. That campaign and its result threatens to throw open a social and political schism. That result will be a clarion call for all of those who wish to divide us. We've already seen One Nation and the extremists in the coalition party rooms responding to this call. This is a dangerous moment. It is more important than ever that people of goodwill in this country do not go down this path of division. We know where it leads. If the emboldened reactionaries and extremists confront the vacuum of leadership that has existed in this government over the last 12 months, it will grow in influence. If the genuine anxieties of many in our community are not engaged by leaders willing to listen to their legitimate concerns, there will be no shortage of opportunists waiting to offer them up a scapegoat and sell them snakeoil. We need to build trust with those in our community who are anxious and alienated. Without that trust that our political institutions are accessible to them, trust that they will be listened to and that our institutions will respond to their legitimate concerns, the efficacy of our political system will flounder. Because the reality is the challenges that we confront, growing inequality, economic insecurity, climate change, and the international asylum crisis, are complex. Solving them requires judgment and nuance in the face of uncertainty, incrementalism and moderation in the face of complexity, and yes, negotiation and compromise in the face of starkly conflicting interests. They cannot be solved by simplistic scapegoating or snake oil politics. In addition to being immoral, this will only feed alienation, as these approaches too fail to address the things that people are really concerned about in our community. So I implore the Prime Minister to think again about bills like this one. Prime Minister, you know that bills like this one before the House will do nothing to help address the challenges facing our nation. Prime Minister, do not allow yourself to be led by the nose by your Immigration Minister and Senator Hanson. Do not reduce yourself, Prime Minister, to the politics of scapegoating. If the Prime Minister rides this tiger's back in the current environment, he will soon be eaten.